How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. And today we're going to be talking about Exela. Ended up having a strong day inside of the market despite all the volatility, and we're going to be talking about it. But before we get started, of course, we got to go over the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're thinking about taking a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing that we're going to be going over is the technical analysis, taking a look at the overall price action. The messages have been coming in. I've been seeing the comments saying, Dre, you said you want to see it hold up that support in the 250 and the 260 area. It did this all the way through into the pre-market, and it saw that run go into 3. This is just showing you, as far as these technicals are concerned, it's showing us the right setup that we can look forward to. And then secondly, we're going to be taking a look at Fintel, the short interest information. We want to know what are the borrow fees, and of course we also want to know, does it still continue to have short squeeze potential? Then afterwards, we're going to be going over the order flow distribution. We want to know, are institutions loading up with large scale orders today for XELA? We're about to find out. And then when all of that is done, we'll be jumping right into the final thoughts. So let's get to it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for XELA. Let's see how it performed on today. So it ended up closing at $2.84, being up 7.98%. On the low, it tested $2.68, and then on the high, testing $3.03. When we take a look at the volume stats on the day, you can see we traded at 40.089 million shares, and as far as for the average volume over 10 trading days, being at 45.437 million shares. But at the end of the day, I feel us trading at around 40.089 million shares is actually really good, and it's part of the reasons why we ended up seeing some strength in the stock price today. So now we're going to be taking a look at the indicators on the chart. When we see the RSI down below, we can see it's creeping up right here around 54.83. When we take a look at our chart here, we have strength above the 200-day, also the 100-day, and as well as the 21-day EMA. So like I was saying in the previous video, we wanted to make sure to see XELA, if it could hold up the 250 and the 260 level throughout the pre-market, we could look forward to seeing a strong move, and we got that strong move going all the way to $3. So that was definitely no surprise here, because we did have a strategy. Now, one thing we have to take into consideration, this $3 level is a psychological level. It's an area of resistance, because you know what? There's a lot of selling pressure, people who are taking profits and so forth. So what we want to look forward to, we did close at $2.84. So being above the 21-day EMA, just staying and showing strength, we can look forward to seeing our retest going into tomorrow. But we also have to take into consideration the market conditions as well. XELA does move pretty similarly to the market itself. So that's part of the reasons why, if the market is strong, XELA will be strong as well. And I'm going to be looking forward to seeing it get past this level where it had at $3.03. When it does pass this particular level, the next move I'm going to be looking forward to will be here right around 315. So if we can get to that 315 level and we end up picking up a lot of momentum, you can see right here we could really start taking off here, especially if the volume and the buying starts coming into the stock. So let's see how it performs going into tomorrow. So we're on Fintel. We're going to take a look at the short interest information for XELA. So as we scroll down on the page, the short shares availability is at 1.4 million, updated 5 minutes ago. And as far as for the short ball free rate, it is at 10.54%. Taking a look at the history of the short volume ratio, you can see the numbers haven't been updated on Fintel as of yet, but of course from the last that we see, it's at 35.20. So XELA does have short squeeze potential. So if we have a lot of buying volume that comes to the stock, we can see some strong moves in price action. It was great to see that we were green on the day, and we showed a lot of strength when it came to respecting the areas of support that we've spoken about. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for XELA. So we can see here on the inflow we have 28.83, and on the outflow we have 25.83. 0.06. Of course, this is in the millions. When we take a look at the large side, we have 8.56, and on the medium side, we have 15.40, and on the small, we have 4.87. Now, on the outflow side for the large, we have 7.34, and on the medium, we have 13.71, and on the small, we have 4.01. When we take a look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, you can see we had some inflow days on the 30th, which was on Friday, and also for today, inflow day with 1,212.17. And in the 3 days prior to that, they were all mainly outflow days. So one thing that we see here, institutions are getting involved. They are purchasing large scale orders of XELA. And when I just looked at my phone just now, I see that it is on quite the run going down inside of the after hours. And this is of no surprise whatsoever, due to the fact we did have a lot of volatility inside of the market today, and XELA performed very well. So knowing this, I'm looking forward to see this continue, especially going into tomorrow. But now let's jump into the final thoughts, and I'll give you guys some more details. So for my final thoughts for XELA, I'm still going to continue to remain bullish. We're seeing all these articles pop up now saying, you know what, this is the short squeeze stock to actually watch. So this is going to bring in a lot of attention. It's going to bring in a lot more volume. And we already know when it comes to these particular type of plays, if we have a lot of buying pressure, we can see strong moves to the upside. Yes, we ended up testing $3.03 before hitting some resistance, but I want to look forward to seeing us actually break this level going into tomorrow. The way how it's moving in after hours, I wouldn't be shocked if it's able to even close at $3. But again, it would have to maintain these gains going into tomorrow's during regular trading hours. And of course, there will be some profit taking, so we want to see how well it would hold up at that particular level. But to be exact here, I talked about the 250 level, I talked about the 260 level. Now where I want to really hold up and have some strength is at 270. So this needs to hold up that 270 level. So even if it does decide to pull back, then of course during regular trading hours it goes to 270 and we start seeing confirmation upon those two green candles, then of course we can start seeing a move to the upside. But do know I was tracking it alongside with the SPY, and it definitely does have an impact on as far as how XELA does perform. But with that said, the one thing that could actually correct that is with a lot of volume. If we get a lot of volume, hey, I've already said it already, this play can definitely start moving very quickly. And also as well, I went on Fintel to actually take a look to see if there's any institutional ownership, and we didn't really see that. There's no filings whatsoever with institutions, but what we do know when we took a look at the order flow, institutions are getting involved because they're mainly the ones that are going to be purchasing shares in large quantities. So with all of that said, I'm definitely excited the way how XELA performed today, and I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.